here is Elise Slotkin in the House. She's on with Chuck Todd on Sunday, and Kyrsten Sinema was formally censured by the Arizona Democratic Party
for her filibuster.
Vote.
There seems to be a lot of public highlighting of Democratic division.
Yeah.
We were talking earlier. You weren't crazy about having to air some of this dirty laundry, but it's happening. What's happening to Senator Sinema is this healthy for the party? Having a state party, her own state party, censure her. Like I said, most people will look at what they're censuring her over is over a disagreement on tactics, not on the issue.
Yeah, I just don't come from a school where you're constantly airing dirty laundry. Like there are really big divisions.
What school does she come from?
Yeah, she comes from a different kind of school. She comes from a school in which the dirty laundry is used as blackmail as a part of a CIA operation.
If you air the dirty laundry, we're going to try to arrest you and imprison you and maybe torture you for like several years.
I hoard the dirty laundry in order to maintain U.S. empire.
Right. You use dirty laundry as leverage.
Please.
You don't
air it out.
Don't air it out. I mean, this is free. What? It also implies like there's stuff like, backroom stuff. Like Kyrsten Sinema always comes in and she always brings tuna fish into the caucus meetings and it really smells. You shouldn't talk about that in public. No, she is thwarting the entire Democratic agenda. This is the Democratic Party, and particularly the state party in this instance, which is completely autonomous, disciplining their representative. And they should be doing this.
Yeah, I don't understand why a representative from Michigan even has a comment on this. But I guess this is also like a way to, does she mention Bernie later in the clip? Because this is also about Bernie Sanders criticizing.
I got news for Elise Slotkin. When she comes and comments about what's going on in the Arizona Democratic Party, she's the one who's airing dirty laundry.
Right.
But
they're keeping it in-house. Literally, pretty much.
Censuring her over a disagreement on tactics, not on the issue.
Yeah, I just don't come from a school where you're constantly airing dirty laundry. Like there are really big divisions in Washington right now, period. Democrat, Republican within each party. But I just don't believe that the way that you get back at other people is by putting that on air, airing that publicly. So I don't love that.
Way to get back at
I also don't think that, if we disagree with someone, that's a normal part of governing. People just want people to be responsible. So I don't love it. But I also, that's not what people in my district are worrying about right now.
Do you question the motives of Senators Manchin and Sinema for their disagreements on this?
No, I don't. I think someone once told me when I started Congress, you can question someone's policy choices. Don't question their motives, because we're all here, I hope, to do the right thing, or we should be.
I hope? Why did she say I hope?
Yeah,
what do you mean? You hope? You mean you suspect that maybe not?
Not questioning someone's motives maintains power. Right. It allows. Let's uphold the fairy tale of our American democracy, and that's useful for someone like Slotkin.
And of course, Chuck Todd's going to be there to help her spread that message.
Oh my God! The most leading question of all, I've ever heard in my life.
They disagree about tactics, but not the issue. Like maybe the disagreement about tactics is actually like a smokescreen for an actual disagreement on the issue.
No. Newsflash, the tactics are the issue here. The tactics, because Sinema says in theory she supports voting rights, but she doesn't support the filibuster carve-out to get there. That's not a disagreement on, that's not just a tactical how do we get there disagreement. That is the only path to get there.
Right, exactly.
So if she doesn't agree with it, then she doesn't actually agree with the voting rights legislation.
Give another tactic.
I agree with 3 pointers.
Yeah, if it's an argument over tactics, there should be 2 tactics on the floor, right, that they're debating. One is you carve out the filibuster. The other is what? We wait for aliens to come down?
What were you saying that you disagree with?
I was just going to make a sports metaphor. I agree with 3 pointers, but not shooting the ball so far away from the hoop like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Not good for the game.
Really, and actually, there is the fact of the matter is getting rid of the filibuster is also sort of not. It's not so much tactical as it is also, a problem with democracy. Like you could say theoretically, like voting rights, is that an issue or is that more like a tactical? Like it's a way to get people to be able to vote. No, he's horrible.
He is horrible. Wait, damn, we're gonna take a cut on that.
What's
Cut out
that?
that Comcast money now, but
Comcast money's just down to a dribble now.